What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frames Jank Vapor channel. We're back at you guys for another review. Today we've got a pod system to take a look at sent in from UWELL, so huge shout outs to them for sending this my way. And it is the Caliburn KOKO, the newest addition to the Caliburn lineup from UWELL. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to run through the packaging and everything that comes inside. We're not going to go down low to the table or anything like that. We'll just go ahead and stay right up here. So boom! There's the packaging right there. Up at the top, you've got Caliburn with an image of the KOKO device right there. You do have UL down at the bottom. You got UL over here on the top side. You've got all your warning symbols there. UL right there. And then, of course, all of their social media accounts and stuff like that there. On the back, you have the entire kit contents listed here with some information about UL themselves. Right here is going to be your color indication and barcode, and you do have a QR code there as well. You will get a little FDA warning card on the inside, guys, along with a user's manual here. Of course, it's got some images about the device, how to go about filling the pod, list of specifications, what protections it offers, and all that good stuff there. When you open the box, you also get your little box of Sperry's here, and inside of that will be your micro USB charging cable, your 1.2 ohm pod. You do get two with this. One comes pre-installed in the device, and of course you get your extra in the box there. And then you do get a little chain here as well, because this does have a little eyelet in the corner right here that you could hook either a lanyard or the chain that they provide to you and wear it around your neck if you want to do so. So that's pretty much the ins and outs of the packaging and everything that comes along with this thing here. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a comparison between the original Caliburn and the KOKO here. So first off, little size comparison and shape. You got the Caliburn, which is more of your stick style type of pod, to the square of the KOKO here. Battery life is the same in both devices, guys. You got 520 milliamp hours in the Caliburn, and you got the same thing going on here, another 520 milliamp hours in this. Capacity of the pods are exactly the same. You get 2 mil capacity in both the Caliburn pods and the KOKO pods, but the coils are a little bit different. The coils that come with the Caliburn are a 1.4 ohm, and the ones that come with the KOKO are a 1.2 ohm, so a little bit lower in the resistance. Of course, on the Caliburn, and you have that button activation here, which you could also draw activate, but unfortunately with this, it is only draw activation, so there is no button on here to turn it on and off or to push to fire it or anything like that. This is strictly draw activated. You do have a little LED indicator right there that's going to show you your battery life and such, and of course, very similar to the one that you got going on here, but this one is very, very tiny, guys. Pretty hard for you guys to see, but that is where your LED light is going to be. Of course, you got your charging ports on the bottom. Very similar to the original, but they do have a little bit of venting going on here on the KOKO. The pods are exactly the same size, so if you want to, you can take a Caliburn pod and put it in the KOKO, and take your KOKO pod and put it in the Caliburn if you have one, and you can do vice versa. So they are cross compatible, but like I said, they are just a little bit different in the overall resistance from the 1.4 from the original Caliburn to the 1.2 of the KOKO. The draw on them, practically the same as the Caliburns. You get the same sort of draw situation. It's not a super, super tight mouth to lung, and it's not a super, super wide open, restricted lung hit type situation. It's definitely kind of more of like a little bit of a loose mouth to lung draw. I wouldn't say it's super, super loose, but it's a little bit on the looser side. But for me personally, I've thoroughly been enjoying it, especially with these 1.2 ohm coils that come with this thing here, because this just gives you that little extra oomph that I think I might have been looking for from time to time, and I really do enjoy it. I've been rocking 12 milligram 50-50 freebase inside of all of my pod systems, and I've been really enjoying the overall draw that I'm getting off of this, and it gives me that nice little throat hit that I'm looking for, and it is just overall giving me that nick fix that I'm searching for throughout my day. At work, because unfortunately, I'm not able to carry around my normal, sub-ohm devices. I gotta kind of, sneak off here and there and take a little stealth vape, and this is definitely been getting me through my 8-hour work shift. I've been using this for the past 2.5 weeks now, and I've been thoroughly enjoying the overall vape experience off this. The flavor on these pods is pretty damn good as well, guys. Very similar to the original Caliburn release. I will say is probably one of the best flavor pod systems that I have used personally. I really do enjoy these pods that they're using and the coil heads that they have inside. They perform very well. The flavor that I get off of them is pretty damn good, and they last a pretty damn long time as well, guys. With the original Caliburn, I used that same first pod in there for about a month before I ended up changing it out, and I probably could have used it for at least another couple days. Same sort of situation going on with the Kokos. I've been vaping on this thing, like I said, about 2.5 weeks now, using the same liquid, same pod, and it tastes just as good as the day it set it up. So it doesn't seem like that flavor is going to be dropping off anytime soon. So you can definitely get some good, vape time out of the pods before you're going to have to change it out and get a new one. But of course, they do offer an extra in the package. So really do enjoy the overall pods on this. The flavor's good, the draw's good, they last a long time, and of course you get a pretty decent amount of battery life on this as well, guys. Very similar to the original Caliburn. I like the overall compact form factor of this thing here. I like the fact that they added that little eyelet in there, so if you want to, you can hook it up to a lanyard or a chain like they offer and hang it around your neck if you want to go grocery shopping or something like that. You don't have to be reaching into your pockets all the time. I like the battery life that you're getting off of this. It's a pretty solid device. It's pretty much, your Caliburn just in a square without your fire button. Practically what's going on here, guys. And of course, you just get that little bit of a difference with the coil heads. So huge shout out to UWELL for sending this my way. Like I said, I've thoroughly been enjoying it. This has been my little stealth setup for the past couple weeks, and I definitely can see me using this continuously, guys. This is definitely something that I'm going to continue to use because I really do enjoy it. I love the pods, love the overall battery life on it, the flavor I'm getting off of it. Pretty stellar little device, guys. So again, huge shout out to UWELL for sending it my way. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my thoughts here on the Caliburn KOKO from UWELL. Of course, if you guys want to pick this up, I've seen it available on a few sites. Like I think Element Vape has them right now for about the $27.95. So it's a little bit up there in price for a pod system. So you can kind of weigh those pros and cons out, and the price, and see if that's something that you think is worth picking up for purchase. Other than that, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys all for tuning in for this review. Of course, make sure you guys stay tuned for Vaping with the Ohmies every Monday. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys to go subscribe, hit that notification bell. Come hang out with us every Monday. We'd love to see you guys there and chat. Of course, you guys have questions for us over there on the Ohmies, you can send them to us at vapingwiththeohmies@gmail.com. That is vapingwiththeohmies@gmail.com. And of course, we'll make sure to answer any questions that come through there. Of course, reviews dropping here every Monday and Wednesday. Of course, with the Christmas holiday coming up, I'm probably going to be taking, a couple days off, spend time with the family and enjoy the holidays. So you might see a little drop in, content here for the next couple weeks, but we'll definitely be bringing it back strong at the beginning of the year. And of course, I want to remind you guys, stay tuned for the Green Room every Friday right here on the channel, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, with Sean, Typhon, Overdrip, and of course myself. And this week, we're having a very special guest join us. We're having Beecher, aka Coil Turd, on the show. We're going to be talking all about an RDA for vaping. If you guys seen the review I dropped on Monday, we're going to be asking him all about that. So if you guys have any questions for Beecher or for Coil Turd, make sure you guys send them to us at thegreenroom.shedtime@gmail.com. That's thegreenroom.shedtime@gmail.com. I'll make sure to answer any questions that come through there. So those emails will be down in the description for both the Vaping with the Ohmies email and the Green Room email. So if you guys have any questions for either show, make sure you guys send them over to us, because we'd like to hear from you guys out there in chat and all that good stuff. With all that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up right here, guys. We're going to send out all those positive vibes, crisp by fives, and let's just vape on, y'all.